My ex's F-buddy. Wow. Well, Statler has decided to let loose, and luckily this was caught here by Shaboody. So let's get into exactly what Statler had to say. And boy, it is rather freaking juicy. After lying to me, it was found out by the producer, interesting, that Dempsey and Georgia were F-buddies. She stayed at her place like 2 months before, but told me not to worry, even though my intuition told me to. Interesting. That was sketchy as F about it. Sorry, she was sketchy F about it. So I found out during filming because I wanted to protect her reputation. Yeah, you are a clown for that. I took the fall. I took every fall. Before the 90-day was me looking stupid, so she wouldn't have to. I ruined my rep for her. So much effing tea. I'll have to delete this, but I'm done defending your 90-day angel. I mean, for me personally, I wouldn't exactly go as far as saying that Dempsey was the 90-day angel, but at the same time, the Statler definitely was, yeah, an interesting character. But let's get into the next one itself in particular, where she continues and says, how it feels knowing your ex is living rent-free in the van you're paying $700 a month rent for to do so. I'm curious, when this $700 was paid, this was paid after film, wasn't it? Because I remember at the tell-all, they said they were both going to go on a road trip together and living in a van. So you're telling me that you knew during filming about Dempsey doing a madness with Georgia, but you still decided to go on a road trip with her and be the one that pays for the van. Okay. Unable to rent your own without going into further debt. While she lives debt-free because you knowingly helped her pay off her debts because she manipulated you into taking on more. I want to know, how does somebody manipulate you to pretty much help them out with their debts when you already know that this person was doing a madness with their own friend that they lied to you about? So when she uses the emoji clown, I agree. Yes, you are a clown. Can I afford $700 a month van rent and my own apartment rent? Find out on the next You've Been Scammed by a British Gypsy, and everyone knew and everyone saw it coming but you. I mean, to be honest with you, you did see it coming. You saw it coming because you knew during filming that this was going to happen. And filming happened, what, a year and a bit more in advance to when the show actually aired. So the time the show aired, of course, this is when it happened, right? And then the tell-all happens whilst the show is airing anyway. So you've had over a year, 2 years, however long it's been now, to really process information and to not help her out. But you did it anyway. That's crazy to me. But nonetheless, though, that little last bit there where she says you've been scammed by a British gypsy, I would love for her to call her a gypsy to her face, because I can tell you this now, in the UK, if you call someone a gypsy, especially if they're Irish, trust me when I tell you, you'd be lucky to walk away with all your limbs attached together if you dig what I'm saying. Trust me. With that being said, though, there's another one. The scam artist with her prize. I mean, listen, she can call Dempsey a scam artist, she can call her a manipulative person all she wants, but the matter of the fact is the signs were clearly there for you to not pay $700 a month for a van, knowing that you should pay for your own rent. The signs were there for you to not help her with her debt, but you still did it anyway. And the crazy thing about the signs is that the signs were directly told to you. You literally knew during filming that she was doing a madness, or had been doing a madness with her freaking ex, well, with her freaking bestie. But you still chose to continue a relationship with her regardless. I mean, listen, at the end of the day in this life, we make choices, but the question is this: when we make our choices, are we able to take accountability from those choices, and then are we also able to learn from those choices? It seems to me as if at the time when this happened, she was unable to really process the idea of walking away, which she should have. And even though now it's happened, it seems to me as if she's on the train of pushing all the blame on the Dempsey, which respectfully I understand, but also at the same time not taking accountability that she, you know, had chances to walk away sooner. But at the same time, you can argue and say that the fact that she refers to herself as a clown is her taking a form of accountability, which, yes, it could be. But this is just absolutely bizarre to me, especially given the fact that Statler was always so freaking vocal throughout the season. She was so vocal at the tell-all, and also even since the season has been over, she has been very vocal on social media as well, whether it's been about her own life or it's been about other people's lives on the show. Because let's be real, Statler's never been shy to let it be known what's on her freaking mind. So to be honest with you, I'm actually surprised that it got as far as the van, it got as far as the debt. If you ask me personally, I genuinely felt like she was somebody that took no BS and literally had a very low level of tolerance, if you ask me personally. So I'm actually quite surprised that this actually happened, or at least it happened to this extent. But hey, at the same time though, I guess maybe Dempsey really has got her number. Maybe Dempsey really knew how to play the cards right. Maybe Dempsey was the one that could really get the best of Statler, and now Statler is absolutely pissed about it because she'd been playing checkers the whole time while Dempsey was playing chess instead. Who knows? But nonetheless though, I'm assuming the fact that she had to delete the post was due to the fact that she's still under contract. It's either that or she deleted the post because, well, she still doesn't want Dempsey to get all the blame. You never really know, but if anything, I can say this for sure though. She definitely made the post in hopes that the post will be caught by other people on social media, and therefore other people can then talk about it, so therefore the message is out there. But when it comes to the network maybe pretend off for having it, where she can be like, listen guys, I'm sorry, it's a mistake, I deleted it. Listen, there's always a loophole to get your information out. You know what I'm saying? And maybe this is the loophole. Either way though, the question is this though, will we see her drop more information regardless of exactly how things went down with Dempsey? And most importantly, to really let us know what made her stick around for so long, what made her even want to actually pay the rent and even help her with the debt. Like, we want to know, how was you manipulated? You know what I mean? But nonetheless though, I guess we have to wait and find out if that ever happens. But hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.